Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. We are now joined by Peter Barron and Tana Boshoff, who've created a whole new approach to working out. They're a couple who've entered the world of business together with a new business called Starcore. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Super excited to have you on, Peter. We've had you here before. Before we jump into it all, how was Christmas for you? Did you have a nice holiday? Were you together? Or are you separate?
We were super relaxed on Christmas.
Were you here in Dubai together?
Just about. We traveled at the start of December.
Risky move.
Yeah, exactly. That was first of all. We went to Bali, so Tana had some work in Bali. But then when we got there, we had planned to stay for 4 weeks. Basically, long story short, ended up getting salmonella, food poisoning. So we had to come home early. Made it home for Christmas. Then got COVID. But all is good. Everything is good.
I was so played cool,
yes.
and then Peter went in with the deep stuff.
Yeah.
So you got salmonella in Bali.
Yes.
And you
Peter got salmonella. I got food poisoning.
I think I thought it was food poisoning, but then when I came back to Dubai, I had this, my body just shut down. So I went to the hospital and they did tests and stuff, and they were like, you actually have some type of salmonella.
And through all of that, at some point, someone picked up COVID, so then you were isolating on throughout the. Oh wow!
Exactly.
So nice Christmas.
It was
all together.
Happy
Happy holidays.
It's nice to be chilled at home, and
I agree.
yeah.
Exactly.
And was it just the two of you isolating?
Yes. Just the two of us.
And over Christmas, do you guys find it easy to be disciplined? Because of course we're talking to probably some of the most fittest people in the city right now, and I need your hints. I need your tips. Throughout the holidays, are you disciplined, or do you just kind of treat yourself?
I think if you want to be very disciplined during Christmas, go to Bali, get salmonella, and you will be the most disciplined you've ever been. No, I'm joking. I could barely.
I'll go to Bali, Peter. I will if I have to.
I literally couldn't eat. But normally, as a whole, I think Christmas is a time, friends, family, you enjoy yourself, especially if you're like training hard all year, you're eating healthy majority of the time. Just let loose. Enjoy yourself.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just like the box at Quality Streets. Like they're all for me, and I just I go and I go and I go.
And you should. And the thing is, most people start the new year with all this pressure of all these New Year's resolutions to make up for a couple of days that you don't need to make up for. Just start your year strong. Forget about that. It's gone.
Yeah.
And just
stay consistent throughout the year.
Set yourself goals.
How long have you guys been in the fitness street? How long have you guys been consistently fit for?
I think for me, it's kind of been just part of my life always. Like I've always kind of, from playing football when I was younger to training clients, it's part of your lifestyle, So you kind of just, once you get that routine and create those habits on a daily basis around training, eating the right foods, it's not even something you think about. Mm-hmm. It just kind of happens,
Yeah. And for me, I've been in the modeling industry for a very long time, so it's always been a part of my life, and I've had to be healthy and stay on track of things. And
together, you've created a business. Let's talk about the business side first. Tell us about Starcore. What have you done, and why are we going to want to take part in it?
So basically, when I came to Dubai first, I was PTing, and I realized that working with people on the ground is great. You can get really good results, but how do you reach more people? So then I set up the Starcore online platform, which is like training plans, meal plans, specific to each individual. And that was doing really well during lockdown. And then I realized I missed the physical connection to people on the ground. But again, the one-on-one aspect is great, but how do you reach more people? So we teamed up then, actually before that, me and Tana started working together on the online platform to restructure it. Now we've created it so that it's specific to female, specific to male. Okay. So all the female, or Tana, male is me. And then we were trying to think of like what way we'd want to do it if we were to have a class. Yeah. What style of training.
Cool.
And again, then we met a friend of ours who had a concept called The Alley. Which is like it's a paddle concept actually.
We love the alley. We had our we had a paddle tournament there a while ago. It's great fun.
Okay, there you go. So you see like the glow in the dark concept.
Yeah,
it's quite cool. Lights off. It has a nice energy. So we decided to team up with them and then bring a strength kind of mixture of like high intensity training and some core specific exercises and merge it all into one. And that's kind of where the class came from and the
It sounds super cool. So I'm in the market for a new gym. I'm not trying to get a free pass, by the way. But I've moved.
Anytime.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. No,
early in the morning too.
But we've moved office. Therefore, I'm looking for a new gym, and I'm researching gyms. So there's different types of gyms in Dubai. There's like your F45, Barry's Warehouse, then you have like your smaller boutique gyms. Yeah. Why should I go to Starcore?
Again, I think when we created it, we wanted kind of a bridge from like, okay, everyone wants to have a PT because it's specific, it's one-on-one, and it's very tailored to you. So that's what we tried to incorporate into these classes. And what would make us different is we want to have that element of like a personal touch. So when you come to the class, it isn't just all out sweat and you fall on the floor and you don't want to come back again. There's a very specific methodology behind what we're doing. And we try and tailor it to each individual, and also give people a fly flying around my head.
I know the
office. But yeah, we also try and with each person, if they need a meal plan and a training plan to do outside of. Because the thing is, you're with us. If you come to the classes, 3 classes a week, what do you do for the rest of the hours in the week? That's what's important. You know, so it's again creating those habits, having a good meal plan, and knowing what type of exercises to do outside of the classes. So we try and do this all under the one umbrella, and that's kind of what makes us different.
And how are you finding working together?
Well, it's easy. I think because we started working together from the beginning.
I'm joking.
No, we work really well together, and we understand each other really well. So it is fairly easy. It was like that from the beginning. Nothing's changed.
Just happened very organically, and
So, in case people don't know, you guys are in a relationship.
Yes.
So your relationship first, then business. And how, do you like balance the two? Do you turn off at night, or are you just fully focused on making Starcore work?
I think we go through periods where it's like full on work.
We're both
and then,
very excited.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So.
And then Tana sometimes has to strip back and be like, right, this is our time. This is the work time.
You're like, put it away the phone.
You have to though. You have to separate it, and it's like if you have a disagreement when it comes to Starcore, when it comes to work, have to divide that. Exactly. And it is hard to do, but over time we've kind of learned to separate the two.
Yeah. Who's better at putting the phone down and putting work away? Good for you.
100%.
That's something you need to learn as well, right?
I'm like, before I go to bed, I'm like, one more, I just want to check one more thing, send one more email.
Have you learned anything because I think Dubai gives people a real entrepreneurial sense that we may not have in other cities. So a lot of people probably look to start businesses. We see lots of small businesses. Do you have any tips for couples in business together?
I would say make sure that whatever you're doing is completely aligned from day one. Yeah. So again, for us, it was organic. It was kind of like my lifestyle, Tana's lifestyle, merge it together and create something.
Yeah.
So it was
working together
to do that. Yeah, but with similar mindsets. Whereas some people, I think, and I've seen it before, where they go into business because they're in a relationship, and then the relationship ends because they went into business. Yeah. So it's like because they're not aligned from the start, it's never going to work. You know. Yeah. Because it carries into the personal life.
100%.
Yeah, and just knowing when to separate the business from your relationship, I think is important. Yeah.
And do you have a wider team behind you? So you've moved, you're doing a location-based class now.
Yes.
And are you still doing the online?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically now with the online, we have a team in the UK that help us, and we have a team in New Zealand actually as well that are helping. So what we've done is we've kind of hired, so there's a lot of different layers to it. But basically, if people just want online training plans and meal plans that are updated monthly, we do that. And the guys in the UK help us. Then if you want to go a step further and you want like a VIP coaching where someone checks in with you every week, gets on a call, you have a dedicated coach. We have a few trainers, but a few of them are in New Zealand. They'll get on with the calls with you, talk you through your plans and keep you motivated. And then here on the ground, then there's obviously me, Tana, and then we've got the great team at the Alley. So there's Lawrence, Khalifa, and there's a few of them there. So it's great to have that support because you can't do it alone.
Yeah, amazing.
And I think you see that from even here with like from the last time I came to the Lovin offices, the team has grown so big, and you realize that you really can't do it alone. You know,
100%.
You need that support around you.
Yeah, we have an office in Egypt. We have an office
in
Saudi. Like, where are all these people coming from? Yeah. Okay, so if people want to do Starcore, first of all, I wanted to ask fitness levels. Does that can I come in at any fitness level?
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, so beginner, intermediate.
It's a new year. I haven't worked out in 10 years, and I want to start something on a good slate.
Well, this is what it is as well. So
clean slate.
Clean slate. Good slate. Yeah. Well, a good slate is a
good slate.
Any slate that gets me off the couch.
Yeah, so beginner, intermediate, advanced. It doesn't really matter what level. Again, we're going to, and we have also Bran is a coach that's working with us. I forgot Bran. So, hi Bran.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's my stomach rumbling.
We'll get breakfast after.
Yeah.
They did a class right before they came here. So, by the way, well done for being on time and actually coming.
If you hear funny noises, it's coming from my stomach.
That's people who work out. Well done.
But yeah, so if you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, we cater for all abilities. You know, so during the class, the thing is, yes, we're motivating you to keep going, to push harder, but we're also going to talk you through it and give you, let's say if we're doing a push-up, an alternate if that's too hard, or again, specific to each person. And you get your plans and your meal plans dedicated.
Cool.
Specific to you if you're beginner, intermediate.
I appreciate those alternates when you're at the gym.
Yes.
I really do. And they're like, really?
Yeah.
I need the alternate.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, that is StarCore. Now, before we leave here, we're going to play a game of Who's Who, because you said you're painting a lovely picture of being in business together. So let's see who really knows who better. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit you here in the middle of the couch. I'm going to come off camera. We're going to zoom in a little bit, and we're going to do it kind of like TikTok style.
Okay,
so you're going to look away from each other, and I'm going to ask a question. Oh, I'm actually right in front of the camera, aren't I, Ali? Sorry about that. All I care about is Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to ask cute questions, and then I want you to point at the person who is the answer.
Okay.
So do I do this or this?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're playing Who's
Be nice,
Who
Peter.
with the founders, the creators of StarCore Fitness. Number one, who's more likely to sleep in? Who takes longer to get ready? Who's the funnier one? That was nice. Who makes better dinner plans? Who's the better cook?
Come on, give me something here.
Who's better with money?
I don't know, yeah.
Who has the better fashion sense? Who's better at giving directions? Who's the better dancer? Oh, the pride. Who falls asleep first? Who gives the best gifts? Who's the social butterfly?
Yeah.
Who is the artistic one? Who can do more squats?
I felt you pointing at me, and I was like, "Are you trying to tell me something?"
Yeah.
I said who can.
Who can?
We can test that out right now.
No, please no.
Oh, guys, thank you for being great sports. Thank you for joining us straight after your class.
Thank you for having us.
If people want to learn more about StarCore, how can they get in touch with you?
You can check us out on Instagram, either my Instagram, Peter Barron, or Tana Boshoff, or the StarCore Instagram, or yeah, that's kind of where you're going to get it, because
you'll find all the links there, and we're always posting on our stories.
Or the StarCore website, www.starcorefit.com.
Guys, that is it. That is Peter Barron and Tana Boshoff on the Lovin Dubai show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back with you every single weekday morning. Thanks for your time.
Thank
you so much for having us.
See you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Bye.